So what's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, or right now at least, we're out here with the cows, and where they're at, they still have hay. Got to spread that out, because if you watched the last video, that was a mistake. Don't flip a hay bale on its side, then think that you're gonna flip it again, because you can't. And then they got still a bunch of hay out there that I unrolled. But now, let's see, do you have any ice? Oh, look at that. Wow. No ice. Cool. Makes the day easy. You have food. You have water. Okay, I'll give you pets. And you guys are good. We're basically done for the day. Probably come back later and check, make sure they have water, fill it up again. But yeah, most I gotta do for them is give Ellie pets right now. Huh? You a good girl? Yeah, you're a good girl. Oh yeah. Okay. Alright, go back. Keep doing what you're doing. That's what I didn't want to happen. It's okay, they still got another day's worth of hay. And then they're gonna move down there to those hay bales. That was easy. That was real easy actually. But what's nice in the wintertime is that this gives me time to do projects. So let's get on it. And the project for today, I don't know if you guys saw a few videos back. Actually, it was a little while ago. I got interrupted by just some stuff coming up. Cleared out this portion of this, call this tree island over here. And I want to see if I can get the rest of this place cleared out. Don't know if I'll be able to do it all today, because I forget how much it is. But all of this was grown up like this, or even worse actually. And want to be able to make more pasture for the cows. You know, this area right here is just junky and nothing's going to grow here. Nothing at least productive is going to grow here. It's just going to be all brambles. So create more like a silvopasture kind of deal. Probably, you know, we'll keep the big tree. The big loplolly pine, I think that's called. I don't know what kind of I don't know what kind of tree that tree is. Probably keep that one. Keep the cedar, you know, just some evergreen cover, you know, just in case it gets, you know, really bad in the wintertime. Cows can get something, just in case it gets real bad in the wintertime, cows can have something to get under. Probably take those out there, not really productive, and then go clean up that tree over there. So it's not too terribly much. I mean, it goes down quite a bit. There's a bit of a draw there, and that's kind of where we get some erosion, as you can see right there. It's been better. It's definitely been better than it was when we first got here, you know, almost a year ago now. Just because, you know, management. And yeah, we're gonna come through here and try and clean this up. Alright, well, that's another section just about done. I'm gonna go clear out this thing. I think I got a fence post there, and probably another small one over there, or something over there. Yeah, almost there. You know, probably run through the, like I said, the mower here, just to, you know, mulch all this brambly, junky stuff up. Might throw down some fescue seed here, actually. I was talking about that in the other video, about throwing down seed in the other pastures. But I might throw down some fescue seed here, because, yeah, I want to get grass growing up here, because I don't want to do this again. Well, alright, I think I'm just about done for today at least, because I have to wear this jacket because of all the thorns and stuff, and you know, this stuff, you know, this one doesn't let you know, thorns stick me, it just kind of just brushes off. So I also have to manage it with the weather, and it's starting to get kind of hot, and I'm just dripping sweat now having to be in this. Whew. You guys don't see me with my cowboy hat off much. Yeah, got good hair. I'm not bald. Everybody had a comment one time say, hey, are you bald? Definitely not. I probably will never go bald because I got my mom's hair. Even though it's wintertime, you know, in this big, heavy, well, I don't know, maybe the Carhartt jacket, it gets hot, and especially when you're moving around doing stuff. But got a lot done. You can see that, yeah, a lot of it's gone. Most of it's gone. The stumps I'm not going to cut down because, you know, just they're not cedar. They're going to rot pretty soon. I learned something a while back that if you leave a stump about a foot and a half out of the ground in a year, you can just kick it up out of the ground. Want to see if that's true or not. But this tree right here, I left that one because it's like the straightest one, tallest one. So this one here will now have room to grow and become a full, big, good tree, not have to compete with the other ones. It'll get shaded out a little bit by the cedar, but I think eventually that'll come out because, I don't know, just don't want that to get too terribly big. But that tree will be able to grow up and, you know, be a tree, be able to spread out. It'll look like a park in here, Silvopasture kind of, and doesn't have to compete with those. See, that's what happens in, like, California when they all have the wildfires and everything. There's just too much junk, too much dead stuff. And rather than letting a tree be a tree because all the animals are out of there and they can't control it, this stuff grows up, and this stuff, look, I mean, you can just tell this stuff will catch on fire in 2 seconds. But also have a problem. Cut that tree down right there because it's real close to that big one. It's tangled up in the vines or in the other branches there, so it's kind of hanging. Don't know how to get it down. I tried pulling it. Don't really want to do that. I might try and push it or throw a chain around it and pull it down that way. But if I pull over there, I just don't want to have that thing fall on top of me up there. It shouldn't hurt too bad because it's just not that much, but yeah. And I think this tree here, I don't know for sure, but it looked like it got struck by lightning. You know, check this out. These are some of the branches that I'm pulling off of it. It's kind of charred. And looking at this tree more and more, all the branches that broke off, I think it got struck by lightning. Maybe, I don't think while we were here, because we probably would have heard that more, but you can see up there, it looks pretty charred. That's interesting. I've never seen this tree get struck by lightning before, and you know, we don't really have too much lightning in California, except the last time when I flew in there the other day, really bumpy because we flew into a thunderstorm and you saw a lightning strike pretty far off from when we were landing, but still, yeah, a little bit scary. So probably still have about another day and a half's worth of work in here because, you know, I want to get those little trees out over there by the cedar and then come in here and clear all this stuff out and then haul off all the wood, you know, cut it up into manageable pieces because, yeah, you know, just, and we'll have some firewood. We don't really use it too much, but hopefully this next summer we'll build a fire pit and be able to cook some s'mores outside. I think that tree did get struck by lightning. If it did and it's dead, I probably took out the wrong tree because that was probably the one that I wanted to take out. But, it looks, yeah, that looks pretty beat up. Yeah, that tree, yeah, it looks pretty beat up. So that one might have to come out. We'll see about springtime if it greens up. If it doesn't, then either we'll take it out then or wait till next winter. And that's when I like to do the forest work because no snakes. And we're down here. That's what I call snake land. Why? I've seen a couple snakes in there, and then just look at it. Just says snakes. And me, I don't like snakes. We're also going to clean up that soon too, but I mean, it just gets real marshy because everything, see this, the water flows down from here, but it also flows off of there's a creek over on the neighbor's property, and I think this is kind of like an overflow. There's a big culvert that goes on the other side, that goes underneath the road where you just saw that car pass. But it backs up here and it gets real swampy. I mean, I've seen the water all the way out to the T-post after we had that like 13-inch rain. Whew. But now is the time to get projects like this done. The cows are real easy to take care of because all I have to do is go give them water later. And then everything's kind of dead, at least the brambles are, so they're easier to break, they're easier to, you know, get down. And then the snakes are dormant, which is my main thing because there would be snakes all in here in the springtime and I'm just not touching it. Then also in the spring and summertime, we're going to be doing more here. I feel like I got the hang of just about everything to do with the cows and the llamas. So like I said, we'll probably be adding the alpacas. We're gonna be probably doing some meat chickens coming up. We're gonna be placing an order here real soon. Probably sell some around here too, just because it's, you know, we can and it's pretty easy. So if you're in the East Texas area, we'll probably be selling some meat chickens. We're probably only gonna do it pre-sale because I only want to do one big batch. I don't want to continue that throughout the summer because it gets a little bit hot for the chickens and for me doing the work. So if you want some pasture chicken, drop a comment down below because we're gonna be doing that probably in the next 6 weeks or so. And then also we have some we're gonna be adding a couple more animals to the farm that I think are gonna be pretty cool. I think should be pretty easy. That's the main thing. I want it to be easy, and go from there. So if you want to see how this turns out and how, just, you know, follow along with us on our journey here, hit that subscribe button down below, ring the notification bell so you get notified when we put up new videos. Hit the like button because it really helps with the YouTube algorithm, and drop a comment if you like. All right, until next time, see ya.